Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with another project pan update. This is for the same pan last year project, and it was created by Shelley from Unapologetically Shelley, and it is a Fantastic Ladies collab. I will leave all the information in the description box below. You guys, you have to go check out Shelley's channel. She is freaking hysterical. I always am like, choo choo, because we're all on the crazy train when it comes to Shelley, but you got to go check out her channel. For this project, she decided to take a whole bunch of holidays that occur over the year and attach prompts to them. Our job was to take products and create our own goals, and yeah, I'm really excited about this. So I started with all of the prompts from December because this project ends December 8th. And I thought, well, I want to get to all the December prompts. I can't roll them in December. So I started with all of those. And every month I roll in the next month or two to keep myself rolling through the project. So let me tell you how I did this past month. So the first one I have in is for Groundhog Day, February 2nd, a product that you keep repeat purchasing or are doomed to pan forever and forever. So it's meant to be like tongue in cheek. And for me, that is concealers. I have so many concealers. I don't know why. Like, it takes me forever to use one, but I do have this one that I have had for a long time. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer in the shade Very Fair. I love this concealer. They don't make it anymore, and that kind of makes me sad, but there is like no way for me to see through this tube. I've shown it up to lights. I've tried to figure it out. It gets lighter and lighter every month, but I can't figure out where I actually am in this product. So it's going to end at some point and we'll all be surprised together. This went from 22.59 to 22.34 grams this past month. So it is showing some usage. My goal is to finish it, so I'm sure it'll be around until December 8th. Next up is for Valentine's Day, February 14th, a red item, a pink item, heart-shaped or love-themed in any way you can relate it to the theme. Shelley loves leaving things up for interpretation. So I brought in my e.l.f. tinted lip oil. This is a pink item, and this is in the shade Nude Kiss. And I was able to make another mark. I started all the way up there, then I got to there, and now I'm all the way down there. So I only have this much to use. It is an okay lip oil. I feel like it's kind of messy. It like slip slides all over. It doesn't really stay put. And I don't really feel like it hydrates my lips. It's not sticky or anything. It doesn't smell funny. It's fine. But I don't think it does anything particularly good. I really would like to try the Rare Beauty one because that also leaves a stain, and I think I would really like that. And I also want to try the Merit Lip Oil. So those will be purchases in the future. But right now, I'm focused on finishing this and getting it out of my collection. It went from 33.3 grams to 33.03 grams. And I'll show you a little swatch of what it looks like. It's really pretty. It's fine. It just isn't like, oh my God, I have to have this in my collection. So I'm using that in rotation with other things. For winter, a winter themed item, I pulled in this gloss from Oprah called Millie. This is part of the Samantha March collab, and it's really, really sparkly, which is why I brought it in, because I thought it would be like, you know, like winter snow, like when it's all sparkly and crunchy. This has turned like pink because, of course, you know, I put it on over lipstick, but it really is like a really pretty sparkly shade. But one of the reasons, and I'll put it on, see that shine? It's so pretty. One of the reasons I won't buy Ofra Gloss anymore is because you can feel the sparkles in it. Now, you can see all this windowing, right? I am literally down to the bottom here with this. Like, I don't even think that's a full layer going all the way across. I'm just like digging and digging. So once I really can't dig any more out, this is going to be an empty. I don't remove stoppers. I don't play like that. So once it's done, I can't get anything out on the applicator, it's gone. So that is something I'm finishing. It went from 27.12 to 27.04 grams. So it's going down in weight as well. For Women's History Month, which is March, anything from a female-owned brand, I brought in, oh, I forgot to bring it out, my Fenty Beauty Foundation. It doesn't really matter that I forgot to bring it out because I also have forgotten to use it. I have used it 2 out of the 10 times I've wanted to. I haven't used it, I don't think, in 2 months, so I really need to get a move on this, but there is another foundation that I'm trying to get out before the end of July, so this might continue to take a back seat, and that's okay with me. So it'll get done. My 10 uses will get done by December 8th, but not anytime soon. For April Fool's Day, April 1st, an item that you feel like a fool for buying, that's another concealer. I go back and forth on whether I like this. This is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Rose. This is so super light. I mean, it almost makes my under eyes look white. So first of all, I have to be really careful on how much I apply. And second of all, it is a bit dry. So it's hard to spread around. So you put a little bit on and you have to really try hard to spread it out, which makes me upset because I don't want to ruin my under eyes. So what I think I'm going to do is after I'm done, I hit my goal on this, I'm going to just declutter it. I don't know. My goal is to use this 10 times. I've so far used it 6. Sorry, I'm having work done in my backyard and Rosie's barking at them. Even though she can't see them, she has no idea what's going on, but she thinks that it's her job to protect, which I guess it is. So we're going to let her bark. Sorry about that. Anyway, I was able to make another mark this time, and this did go from 32.28 to 32.22 grams. I have 4 more uses to go. I will use it another 4 times to hit the goal, but then I think I'm going to declutter it because I have so many concealers, and I have other concealers that I like a lot better that I don't have to work really hard and tug on my under eyes to use, that are better shade match for me. I bought this fairly early in my makeup career, so I didn't really know what I was doing. Well, I knew what I was doing. I didn't know really about shades and how to match myself the best. So anyway, blah, 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 decluttering when I'm done with my goal. For Earth Day, April 22nd, can you guys tell? I feel like I haven't filmed I haven't filmed in a while face-to-face with you guys, so I'm just a chatty little Kathy. April 22nd, an eco-friendly item, clean beauty, etc. I pulled in my Well People powder. This stuff is awesome. It's called Loose Super Powder Brightening Powder, and it is brightening, but it is lovely. I use it under my eyes. It's brightening, but not glittery or shimmery or anything like that. It's super finely milled. I love this product. It went from 34.34 to 34.20 grams. I have a goal to use it 10 times. I've so far used it 7, so it's going to be sticking around for 3 more uses, and I am not mad at that at all. For Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, use a 5-pan palette 5 times. I decided to bring in my Natasha Denona Cupid palette. This is such a lovely little palette. I love this. My goal, obviously, is to use it the 5 times, and I've only used it once, which kind of makes me sad, but it's all right. I will use it some more. I have all the swatches on my fingers. Let me show you. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, why don't I use this more? Because, Kim, you're panning too many things. Everybody say it together. Because, Kim, you're panning too many things. And I haven't worn makeup for the past 10 days because I had an allergic reaction on my eyes and I had to use a steroid ointment on them. So there you go. Anyway, here are the swatches. It is beautiful. This does not do it justice. This shade right here is ba-bam. It's beautiful. And the mattes actually blend very well. They look these two look a little patchy, but they're not at all. They are gorgeous. So I need to use that more because it's absolutely beautiful. For Mother's Day, May 14th, if you are a mother, stepmother, pet mom, plant mom, that's credit to Erica Ashley, or have ever had a mom, pick an item of your choice. So that's what I love about Shelley. She's like, we'll fit this for everybody. If you've ever had a mom, well, everybody's had a mom, right? So anyway, I decided to pull in the blush in the shade Encourage. Yeah, Encourage from Rare Beauty. Now, whew, you guys, this is absolutely gorgeous, but it is dark. Okay, I'm going to put this little spot here. You'll see. Look at that. Okay, here it is. It is like I had to blend, blend, blend. It is absolutely gorgeous. I am not upset at all that I have this shade, but it is dark. But it's not dark. It's dark, but it's not dark. Make up your mind. It's dark, but it's blendable, and it just is beautiful on the cheeks. So I took like 2 dots right here and I just blended it in. Now today I brought my blush down lower. Sometimes I like to do that, but if I leave it just up here, it just made my cheekbones look like, it was beautiful. So I love this, and I'm so glad I got it. I have a goal to use it 5 times. I've used it once, and it went from 36.77 to 36.73 grams. Very excited. Then for Pride Month, June, an item from a Pride collection or a rainbow item. I pulled in an item that is like a rainbow, and I decided to bring in, it's in this little jar because Jen from Project Beauty sent it to me. Thank you, Jen. This is a Sydney Grace loose shadow in the shade Kaleidoscope. And I don't know about you, but kaleidoscopes to me are like rainbows. So here it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this. My goal is to use it 3 times. And there it is right there. I can't even do it justice. See how it's purpley and then it turns to like brownie and burgundy. It's beautiful. I had a goal to use it 3 times. Guess how many times I've used it? Come on, guess. That's right, 0. Because I'm a loser. No, not a loser, but anyway, I have not used this at all. Loose eyeshadows for me are something that I just stay away from because they're messy, especially in the morning getting ready for work. Like, I can't do mess. I don't have time to clean it up. I don't have time if it gets on my face. So I just have kind of bypassed it. Plus, like I said, I hadn't been wearing makeup for like 10 days. So there you go. But I'll use it. The goal will be met by the end of the year. I'm not worried about that. For blushing brides, bring in a blush or a blush palette. I brought in this Quo blush in the shade Angelic, and this is gorgeous. I've used this once. It's beautiful. Jen wanted me to let her know how I liked it. It is absolutely beautiful. This is like a bubblegum pink. And once. No, I've used this 0 times. Sorry, that was a different blush. So sorry, Jen. Look at that. Holy moly. It's like raspberry pink. But it does blend out very nicely. So I will use that for sure. What I think is going to happen is that I do have a goal to use it, 5 times. And I think what's going to happen, excuse me, I just burped if you heard that. Why did I tell you that? Because if you didn't hear it, then you wouldn't even know. And here I am telling you. Anyway, I have a feeling I'm going to be using that in the summer. I have a beach vacation planned, so I think it'll be nice to use that in the summer, just like a really bright pink blush, and it'll look lovely, especially if I get a tan. So look at all these like brownie nude shades, and then you got that bright pink. I love it. So yeah, very excited about that. For birthday, an item you got for your birthday, including birthday gifts from Sephora, Ulta, or even yourself. I decided to bring in my Natasha Denona pastel palette. This was a gift from Jen. I love it, love it, love it. And I was really excited to bring this in. I had so much fun playing with this. First I did like a look of greens. I did a look with like the purples, and then I used like the blues with the greens. This was lovely to use. And Jen was like, I wasn't sure because you're not a pastel girl. Like usually you don't use pastel. She's absolutely right. But you know what? I am one now. I love this. Every look that I created with this, I loved, and I felt really comfortable. I didn't feel like I was like trying to be somebody else. And I got a lot of compliments on it, which means that it must have looked okay. So I was thrilled. Anyway, that was in for 3 looks, and I did that. I used it, I did 3 major looks out of it, and I couldn't be more thrilled. For National Best Friends Day, June 8th, something from your best friend or reminds you of your best friend. Well, one of my best YouTube friends is Deb B, and her channel is Deb B. I'm sure if you know me, you probably know her, and she's so wonderful. And long story short, I was making something for her, and I was like, I don't want payment for it. It's not a big deal. I enjoy cross-stitching, blah, blah, blah. And then she had said this palette came out on Boxy, like a Boxy pop-up, and I'm like, oh my God, get it for me, I'll pay you. Well, she won't let me pay her. So this is a gift from one of my besties, and it's the Natasha Denona Zendo palette, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's part of what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I have it, and I have some other things, but I really do like this palette. I have it in for 3 looks as well, and I've used it for 2 looks. So this is sticking around for another month, but I'm not mad at that. I really enjoy it. So now that I have gone through all the products that I have had in this project, let me tell you what I decided to bring in. I decided to bring in all the prompts. Sorry, I'm cleaning my hand off because I have all those swatches on it that I have done. So let me get a wipe because it'll be a little easier than the little reusable makeup round. I make my own reusable rounds for when I do swatches and stuff. I don't use them on my face because they're made out of t-shirts and they're a little bit rough. If I want to do a little bit of exfoliating, I will use it with like my my toner, this fresh one, because it's hydrating. But normally I just use it for like swatch removal and stuff. And I only save my wipes if I have like a ton that I'm doing, which was right now. So anyway, let me go on with what I wanted to talk about, which was the 4 items that I'm bringing in. And that's going to be for like June and July prompts. For summer, something that reminds you of summer or that you got during a previous summer, I decided to bring in this Kiko Milano highlighter. I had this in my Project 5 uses and I really ended up enjoying it. This is in the shade, it's the Festival Glow Baked Highlighter, first of all, and festivals and glowing and everything. I think about summer when I think about that. And then it's also called Golden Sand. I mean, hello, sand, golden, summer, all the things. So I decided to bring this in. This was a recommendation from Valerie. Her Instagram channel is VMRT. She loves Kiko products and I had never tried Kiko. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. Here's what that looks like. It's just a really subtle highlighter, but I really wanted to play with it a little bit more because I couldn't remember my thoughts on it. I remember that I didn't not like it, but I don't remember being like, oh my God, it's the best thing I've ever tried and I can't wait to use it again. So I decided to put it into this project. Sorry, I'm trying to clean up a little bit, for 10 uses. And there it is right here. You can't really see it, which is great. I mean, it's just a really pretty glow, right? I mean, it's just really lovely. I know Sophia from Makeup Obsessed, she's not thrilled with it. It's not her favorite thing. So I was like, you know, after hearing her talk about it, I was like, let me dig it back out and see what I think of it. So I'm curious to try it. For 4th of July, a product from an indie brand, I decided to bring in all of my Terra Moon's eyeshadows. One of the projects, was it this one? I brought in all of my Look-See shadows. It wasn't this project, but for a different project, I brought in all my Look-See single shadows and it was really fun playing with them and creating all these different looks. And I did get a lot of compliments there too. And I was like, maybe my thing is like using these fun colors that I don't hardly ever use. So I decided to bring in all of my Terra Moons, and those are all these 4 here, these 4, and then this 9th one down here. Now, this is from Notoriously Morbid, and this is a Shine SD. So technically, I'm going to bring these in too. These are all the Look-See ones I've already used. So I'm going to bring in these Terra Moons ones for sure, and then use these as well, because why not? They're there. So my goal is to reach into these each one time. Let me swatch some of these for you. Like, holy cow, right? These are gorgeous. You guys, these are like $3 a piece. No, not Terra Moons. Never mind. They're not that cheap. I don't know how much they are, but they're gorgeous. Like look at this one. Oh my goodness. See, I do my swatches like this. So see, you can see them this way. And then, like, gorgeous. Oh my God. Like, such beautiful payoff. So I'm really excited to play with those. And, you know, even just one time using them is like one time more than I would have used them if I didn't put them in the project. I really need to like start decluttering stuff and stop buying stuff. No, I'm just kidding. Who am I kidding? I'm going to continue because I am a gremlin and I love it. Next, I am for sparklers, a sparkly or sparkling item. I decided to bring in another set of, sorry, I'm getting my little round ready. I am bringing in another set of indie shadows, and I decided to bring in all of my JD Glow shadows. I have 6 of them here. There they are. I will swatch them all for you. I'm not going to name the shades because I'd have to pick up the pans and look at them, and I just don't want to. But they are lovely, but I don't play with them enough. actually, I don't know that I've played with them since I got them, and I played with them for like the first time to like just use them because they were brand new. And that's a shame. And I really want to use my indie stuff more because I really enjoy it. I think this one's unexpected, and good God. No, that's not unexpected. Anyway, there they are. These 6 up here. Rosie, do you want to come say hi? You have a fan club, you know. Hold on, guys. Let me get Rosie. You want to come up? Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh, guys. Rosie says hi. Hi, little girl. She's a little out of sorts because first we had that whole weather mishap where, you know, we had the fires from Canada bringing down all that yucky cloud cover and everything. So she was kind of afraid of that because she's afraid of everything. And now we have people in our backyard. What are we ever going to do? Anyway, it's funny because like I can't make this up that she wants to come and visit, but she does. So anyway, there they are. They are gorgeous. So those are in to use one time a piece as well. Okay, and for Dog Days of Summer, July 3rd through August 11th, something hot and or sultry, I decided to bring in my Victoria's Secret Ooh So Sexy perfume. And I don't know when I bought this. I know I bought this on an outing with Beverly. You guys met her. And, but I don't think it was summer. Actually, it might have been last summer. Might have been in the fall, though. I don't really know. Anyway, Victoria's Secret is hot and sultry. Those ladies are hot, hot, hot. So I decided to bring this in. And my goal, I'm all the way at the top, is to get down to the top of this the higher side of the heart. So I'm just going to use it until I get to that. And yeah, see how I do. I've been really loving rotating through a lot of different scents. I'm finding that it's really fun to have a different fragrance every day. And yeah, so I wanted to bring that in. So yeah, that is my update for Same Pan last year. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me or Rosie, please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my updates. And I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. I will talk to you soon. Bye.